Oh, look at that. Another one right there. Oh, look what we missed. What?
That's a good bet.
What's up there, guys? Welcome back to Digger Detecting. Welcome also to a Wednesday morning out in the bush. We've been going every day lately since Thursday last week. So if I go out tomorrow, that is a full week out, 7 days in a row detecting. But we're trying to top up for the month of April, and today is the very last day. So we really need to be doing that and getting as much gold out as we could. And we started off there with about 1 gram for the start of April, and all the way through April, about all we did was 1 gram worth of gold. And in the last week or so, really pulling my finger out. We've been off camping and mucking around with the boys for school holidays, so not too much detecting, and that's why April's lacking. But the last week or so, I have really been out here giving it a really red hot go, and we've picked up another 3.5 grams for the month of April, so we're up over 4 grams now. And look, this morning going there, as you can see, we've got another 4 little nuggets. So what we're trying to do today is trying to get up to that 5 gram, or a little bit over if I can. And I've only got school hours to hunt, but as you can see, I'm in an amazing little area, little gully here. And I'm following this tributary little gully down where the miners have been pitting out and digging holes and processing the gold. And I'm just following it all the way down, moving a few sticks, moving a few branches. You can see other people have been having a really red hot go in here as well. So obviously quite a lot of gold. So we're going to continue on down this way. And look, dry creek, we won't find any water, I'm sure. But hopefully we'll find plenty more gold. Let's continue on, get back to the detector and see if we can't top up a bit more gold for the month of April. Well, we're 10 steps forward on this next one, probably not even. And to be honest, I was not even going to dig him. But like they always say, or like we always say, you got to dig it all. And that's a hard rule to live by sometimes when you're getting screamers out the bush all day and you dig down and you find a big chunk of tin or big pile of lead. But this one here, he just had that bit of a warble about him. Still screaming. Absolutely screaming, but that's going to have gold in it. That's a gold rock. It's not a hot rock. It's definitely going to have gold, and you can tell that by the material that it's in. It's got that slaty sandstone. I can see a bit of ironstone, bits of quartz shining off there. There's a little bit of rounded quartz right near my thumb. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick it up. Right there, you can see him. So I'm very confident that that has gold in it. So that's gold number 5 for this morning. And let's get the container out. I don't actually know what happened to my MINELAB container. I've lost it. But he'll go in the container, and it's only 10:47. So not too bad at all. 5 bits of gold in the last hour and a half. Let's keep going. Well, this is a good one. I really hope it didn't ruin anybody's day, is what I was just thinking. Because you'll notice in our next target here, we've got a big hole that someone's left open, and it's quite old. It's actually got leaves and grass growing out of it now. So, but just coming in here, and look, I'm never deterred. If someone's got a target there, I'm going to make sure they got it out, put it that way. Because some people walk away from these things, and I dipped my coil in the side there, just scraping around the side of the hole. He's sort of corner of the hole went around there, and I got a target out. And I was just thinking, I hope he didn't dig that hole and missed his target altogether. You know, if he was standing here 6 months ago digging out a hole here and his target was in the sidewall there, and he just got frustrated and walked away, well, this may be his target he was chasing. And it comes down to experience out in the goldfields. You know, you spend enough time and you dig enough signals and learn your machine. Bingo, you will be able to find those signals. Some are false and you'll never find them, but you'll be able to know they're false signals, fill the hole in and walk away. So that's good too. But it quickly can put a dampener on someone's spirit. If they're out here looking for the gold and they're digging a lot of those deep sort of holes and they're not getting the results. And I get it, I completely get it. It's not easy. There it is though. That's whoever dug that hole, potentially that is what they missed. So we've got a nice big chunk of sandstone with a chunk of gold in it. So let's try and crack him up a little bit because he's pretty big. He won't fit in the bottle. It's not to worry, we can put him in the pocket, but let's just try and crack him up a bit and just see if it was gold, or I know it's going to be gold, but how big a gold that person missed. Let's make a nice clear pad. We're going to break this stone up just quickly. Right, and we're going to use this quartz stone. What I generally do is seed them into the ground a little bit so they don't go flying everywhere. Perfect. Now let's grab our pieces. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We will check those other ones on the ground. Because potentially they could all have gold in them. Quartz, sandstone, can't see the gold. Alright, so we're definitely taking that one with us. Let's have a look at the other ones quickly. Nothing. 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 It's only going to be that one. Alright, so yeah, it's just that one. Let's do one more crack. We probably shouldn't, we're probably risking it for the biscuit, but let's do it. One more crack. Just to see what we can see. Alright. So he's in that one there. And unfortunately, I still can't see nothing. But he's got that beautiful textured layer, actually. Nah. I thought I could see the gold, but I can't. He's got that beautiful textured layer, a little bit of quartz up the top, and he's embedded in this sandstone stone. So let's put him in a container. Let's move on to the next. Alright, well it must be lunchtime soon because I am bloody starving. We're puddling around on this little hill here though, and we're looking for our next bit of gold, and what I'm puddling around at the moment is just amazing. When you go down in this sort of stuff, this slate sandstone, a quartzy layer, the white pipe clay layer, you know you're pretty much on the gold. Bingo, you're going to get gold out. So a bit different when you're on the sandy sort of loamy soil like the brown, darker soil. It's just got no gold in it, or if it does, it's because it's been dropped or come adrift. Most of the gold, especially in this area, as you'll see, is coming out that sandstone, just like this one. Let's get him out and have a look. Ah, we're just going down to that one, and check that out. He's only hanging out the side there. Very, very gently breaking him up. Oh, we're losing him. But I can see gold right there. I absolutely love when that happens. Let's try and get him in the camera for you. I don't know how you can see that. Let's get him out properly now. Have a look. Once again, if they didn't have the water, tink, there he goes. They couldn't process this dirt. And it's a real pipey, clay, sandy, sort of decomposed, quartzy material. As I said, with the slate and the sandstone. So he's not in a rock. Loose gold. Awesome. Now, let's go have some lunch. Well, lunch has been, lunch has gone. Lunch was good too. And we're just back into it now. We're about 20 metres away from where we were on that last target, that last bit of gold. And what you'll notice here is we're in the exact same type material, that decomposing quartz type material, the pipe clay, the sandstone and the slate, and that's where we find the gold in this area. So just like your areas, if you work out that sedimentary layer, work out where the gold was coming from, where the miners were extracting it from, and work those areas hard with your detector, well, I have no doubt you'll get the gold as well. So that is number 6 or 7, I'm not quite sure. Let's keep going, see if we can get some more. Rightio guys, well, we're nearly finished, and I was not even going to shoot this clip, But I think this is really, really impressive, and hats off to COILTEK here. A GOLDHAWK coil. Look, I'm not even going to pick him up because I'm going to lose him. You see how small that little bit of gold is? Absolutely tiny. He's like the size of an ant's head. It's smaller than a match's head. And the GOLDHAWK picked him up. Let's have a listen. I was whittling my way down thinking, surely this is not gold. That's my phone. Listen to that. I'm going to take the glove off. Actually, I'm going to put him in my fingers because he was slightly louder than that. God, that's small. Barely getting it. There he is, without losing him. Tink. That is tiny. Absolutely tiny. I don't have anything to put beside it for scale. Maybe my finger. Look at it. It's so small. As I said, hats off to the GOLDHAWK coil. And look, I don't like going around and picking up tiny, tiny pieces. We all want the biggest pieces. But then again, if it's not missing those, it's certainly not missing anything else. Alright guys, well, it's about time for me to get out of here, I think. And I'm just looking around. This is exactly where me and Dominic were there the other day, where we found the big toad. We found gold underneath the toad. We sort of puddled around in front of us here, and actually, in fact, this is our bit of a walkway to get out back to the car, because the car's in front of us. But you can see we've really had a good go in here and filled our holes back in days ago. But guess what? We missed one. Absolutely missed one. And he's a screamer. So just walking back to the car, and I was just detecting on the way back. Like, I don't always do that, but I generally try, and if I've got enough energy anyway. But walking back, I thought I heard something there. Took the top off a bit, and bingo, another piece of gold. Hopefully. Look at the material we're in. I'd say it will be. So let's get him out and let's have a look. And as I said, last one. And then we're going to get back to the car. We're going to have a look at what we've got, and then we're going to get home and crush it all. Sounds good. It's funny how they can really scream at the start and then sort of soften up, and can go the other way. It can really be soft and then really scream towards the end, but that's kind of normal. It's more the other way that gets me. Is that gold? It's going to be. I'm just not spotting him yet. It's got to be small. Alright, we'll divide him again. Ah, look, I've got him. I can just see him there. And it is tiny. Once again, that COILTEK coil is just phenomenal. I said we've been hunting around here the last couple of days. We missed this signal, and this signal, it turns out to be a tiny piece of gold. Unreal. Let's get back to the car. Let's show you a look at what we did total for today. Well, hang on. This normally happens in my videos because I tend to have about 20 minutes up my sleeve to generally play with. And generally what happens in that 20 minutes is I find a target like this. Real deep one, and it takes me ages to get down to him. And then I lose my 20 minutes really quickly, and then I'm pushed for time. But we can't walk away from these things, can we? Especially when we're this close. Let's get him out. Hopefully, one more bit of gold. All right, he's loose. We're running out of time, but we're gonna get him out quickly. Oh. Oh no, he's in the stone. And I can already see gold hanging out. Oh dear, we've got a big chunk in this one. Amazing. Do you want to have a look at the little bit that I can see? That's how I know it's going to be gold. What a great way to finish. There he is, poking his head at the top. And we all heard just how loud that is. I can't see any more gold in it. But what a ripper. What a great way to finish. Now, we better skedaddle back to the car, and I'm not going to show you what we've got at the car. I'm just going to get out of here really quickly, and we'll get home and crush up all this gold. How awesome. All right, welcome back home there, guys. We've done our day's work, done our day's due, and then went and got the boys too. So look, we're at home now. As you can see, we're in our rock crushing shed, and we're going to start checking out what we've got gold-wise for today. So I'm just going to take that pan off there for a second. I'm going to throw them all in, oops, without losing any. I've seen one flick off there and one flick off here. And all up, I think we've got about 10 or 11 nuggets today. They're a little bit wet in the container there. I just washed them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11 up the top. 11 little nuggets. Now let's see what he weighs. And remember, we need 0.60 to get up to the 5 grams for the end of April, which is today. So 0.41, not too bad. So 11 little nuggies, 0.41. It'd be nice if they weighed a little bit more. There's a lot of effort there. 11 little nuggets, so 4.1. And we're going to now check out what is in these stones. Remember, this stone here, he was an absolute screamer. I'll just change hands there and we'll zoom in. And you can see the gold hanging out the end there. And what's interesting about this one, it goes right the way through to the other side. So you might have 1 bit of gold, 2 bits of gold, 10 bits of gold, who knows. We've got the other 2 sitting there. And this last one, I said I was going to turn the camera off, get back to the car. We had 10, 15 minutes up our sleeve and we found this last one. And it is an absolute screamer. So I can't wait to see what's in him. But we need to crush him up first and check it out. So hopefully we'll get our 0.60. Let's have a look. All right, the first one we're going to start with is the little tiny one. Little tiny tacker. Throw him straight in and a couple of knocks. We should have him done. And I'll just say here too, all this material hiding under that classifier there, that all needs to be classified and re-crushed again too. There he is. Oh, 2. That's just awesome. 1 nugget. I can see another one right beside him. 2 gold nuggets. And what we'll do is we'll just flip this container over, flip this lid over, because I don't like to mix them up at the start. But there we go. 2 gold nuggets, and we've got 11 on the board so far, which gives us 0.43, 0.40 thereabouts, but 2 more, so that makes 13. And I'm not seeing any more, but we'll just push that material off. Or is it? Maybe not. Just push that material off for now, and I will go back through it all again. So the next one, the littler one, and we're going to work our way through up the sizes. Let's go. Alright, where is this one? The last 2 just fell out. This one's going to be a bit more trickier. He's hiding. Where's Andrew when you need him? He manifests gold, that bloke. Alright, we're going to go another go, because I'm not spotting him just yet. He's still hiding. Right, well, I've just spotted him. He's very hard to spot. You can see there just how well he blends in. In actual fact, I can't actually see him on the camera. Where is he? Right there, in front of my fingernail. So we'll take you back out, and we'll pick him up. Yeah, he's all dirty. He's all clay, he is. We've got Dom with us too now. Dom's come out to show us something very, very special. We'll get to that in a minute though. You need to stand over there, bud. You're in the dark. So another bit of gold, and we'll put him up there. Once again, this material could have more gold in it. We will need to pan that off though, because you've just seen then how hard some of this gold is to find. It's tiny and it's also dirty. It blends in with the slate and the sandstone and the quartz and what have you. So once again, material to the side, and we've got the 3rd little nugget out, and we're going to go on with the next stone. And this one, I'm really excited about this guy. I think we're going to get multiple bits of gold, if not a big stonker. Let's go. All right, this one's going to be a good one, Dom.
Yes.
Excited?
Yes.
We love rock gold, don't we? Rock on. We're not going to crush too much on that one. Now, there he is. I can see him. I'm just looking here too. Is that another? Oh, it is 2. Heaps of gold in this one, Dom. So that's not originally what I was looking at, but there's a little piece right there. I'm going to be able to pan off this one. So 1 piece, and can you see what we were seeing there before, buddy? He's still stuck in the stone. So once again, multiple bits of gold out of this one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, he looks pretty big too, doesn't he?
Yeah, that one will be a good one.
Oh, mate, that's probably about 0.2, 0.30, I reckon. Oh, look at that. Another one right there. Oh, look what we missed.
What?
What?
That's a good bit.
What? How did we not see that?
That's a great bit.
All right, we're getting a gram. We're well over our 0.60. Oh, incredible. And do you know what I'm just seeing? So we got that one there. Look, another one there. Another one there. Another one there. Wow. There's two more. Phenomenal. There's a third one. Phenomenal. That's what we've just got out of that last stone. What's hiding in that, I wonder?
And we still have more stones to crush.
And yeah, we've still got this one. Oh, look. There's another bit of gold.
It's hiding underneath it.
Unbelievable. Geez, the miners really missed this one, didn't they? I mean, you expect to get one bit of gold out because that's what's making the tone, the sound, but is that another one? Oh, another one!
So is this every single one we've just got from here?
Yeah, just for the one stone, mate. And as you can see, we've still got big chunks of it to crush up. Look, we've still got all those chunks there to crush up. And what you see there is we've still got that big stonker sitting in that one. I'm going to let you do the honours for that one, Dom. We're just going to quickly look in here. Oh, look, there's more in that one.
No.
Yes, way. Crazy. You're right in my light too, my boy.
Sorry.
That's all right, mate. It's all right. All right, we're going to get... Oh, there's another one. Oh, my word. We've got more gold in that one little stone today that we've just picked up than what we've actually got up on the scales there. And on the lid. Incredible. You just never know what you're going to get. You really don't. And that's the phenomenal... There is another one. We don't even need par here to manufacture gold. And there is another one. I keep saying it, but they just keep coming. I've lost him. It was gold though. There it is. I'll lick my finger. He's actually a little bit small. Look at that. So out of that one stone, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of gold. And remember, we've still got the stonker over here. Dom's going to bust him out. So just incredible. And I'm just spotting, wouldn't you believe it? There's another one.
No.
12. Tiny, but that's 12. All right, we'll stop staring at the concrete because that gets boring after a while. We will crush up the rest of this remainder stone because, well, you just seen all that happen. 12 bits of gold. And Dom, my boy, you've got to crush up the little guy there.
Now?
Yeah, now. All right, Dom, can you just tell us what happened? You haven't even crushed that rock up yet. And what's just taken place?
We found 4 more pieces.
Well, hang on. How many we got in here? So one stone, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got the big flat bit that we missed. I don't know how. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, if I drop the pan away and we look down on the concrete, what we got out of the remainder of those stones is 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wow. 18 bits of gold from one little stone. Like that was one stone, just that little pile of stone there, because everything else we'd crushed up, we'd sat on the lid and we got 3 pieces there. So 18 bits of gold. Did I say 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, 18. 18 bits of gold. I'm that excited from the one stone. Just look phenomenal. So let's just look out of interest. We're going to do a full weigh, but out of interest, I'd love to know what that one stone had in it weight-wise. What did it have in it weight-wise? I reckon over half a gram. So let's just put it on quickly and we'll do our total up still at the end. And all this material here, stay tuned for another video, because what we'll do is we'll mix this with that. Remember, we've got all that stuff under the classifier there, and we will be panning it all off and seeing what flour gold we can get out. And I'm certain with what we've seen already, well, we're going to get more gold, lots more gold. So flour gold. So just insane, just insane. That little stone had 0.76 of a gram in it. So that little stone, what he had about $90 worth of gold there, say. $90 in that one little stone.
I think that's 2 more.
Oh, sorry, Dom.
Yeah, I noticed those.
Sorry.
Those 2.
And another one. And another one. Puts us to 7.6. No, it puts us to 0.80. Oh, man, that is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm trying to do the gold price off the top of my head because it changes every day. It's currently around 165 a gram, but 165 a gram times 0.80. As I said, you're looking around $90 to $100 worth of gold in that one stone. And that's not to say all the rest of the gold that we've got. So, look, phenomenal stuff. And remember, geez, we didn't do that properly, did we? Because remember, Dom's still got that rock there that he needs to crush up. And that there has to go with the 0.80. So, Dom, my boy, very gently, just a tappy. And we're going to get that one out as well. And... Oh my God. I'm going to steal him off you. Wow.
I'll take the other. Give it.
Well, if today wasn't a successful day, I don't bloody know what was. And that really helps the month of April, doesn't it? So 0.80, you got one too, did you?
Yeah.
Give me a look at your stonker. I stole the round bit, you got the flat bit. So 0.80, let's put the scales back on because that always helps. 0.80. Toink. 0.43, Dom, you do the honours. 0.45, and do you know what, my boy? I'm just picking up the gold there. But do you know what, lad?
You think you found another?
There's more gold in that. I'm certain of it, but I think we're throwing it around the shed floor. Yeah, there is. There's more gold in that. Is there, or am I just seeing things?
I think you're saying things.
I think I might be seeing things. We'll get back to what we're doing. So 0.50, that's a half a gram right there. And we're going to throw on all the rest. Do you want to help me pick them up, lad?
Sure.
Don't drop them. That's it, lick your finger. When the really small ones need to be picked up.
I'll get the
Oh,
final
look, this is the best day we've had for a long time.
I can't put the final one in.
Flick him off your finger. That'll do. So 0.130 for that one rock. So once again, gold's about $166 a gram. That one rock had about $200 in it. Incredible. All right, let's take this off, and we still have the one big stonker left to go. And remember, this was a screamer. I mean, the last one was good. What's this one going to have in it? Rightio, last stone. As I said, this one's exciting. And then Dom's got something cool to show us. And as I said, we've got over 2 grams of gold today. So we've smashed the 5 gram mark. Absolutely smashed it. I'm going to do a couple of knocks. You're going to do a couple of knocks?
Yeah.
And I'll just shake it up, Dom.
Yeah.
Get the other material to the top.
Don't lose any gold.
Don't lose any gold. And a couple of bangs. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Don't squish the gold.
No, let's make it more flat.
Make it more flat.
Yeah.
All right, what are we going to see in this one, my boy?
Gold.
Well, we are, but how big's it going to be? Are we going to miss him like the last piece?
Yes, I think so. No. It's...
There it is. You tap him out for us.
Well, you keep searching.
I'll keep looking. Is it going to be as big as the last piece?
Ooh, this is actually a good bit.
A good bit. Oh, yeah, no, he's not too bad. Look, we'll take him. There you go. 1 for that stone. Geez, a bit disappointing considering the last one. He was, he had all that in it. Nearly $200 worth of gold, or over $200 worth of gold. So we'll just go through this very, very quickly, and then, look, I think that's about it for this stone. It's crazy how some scream so loud for 1 bit of gold, and well, that one didn't scream any louder for over a gram worth of gold. So we will just go through it really quickly, very quickly, and then we'll come back and show you Dom's special thing. Well, that's it for us today there, Dom. We've just got the 1 bit of gold out of that last stone, mate. We've swept off our pile, we've cleaned up our mess, and as I said, that 1 bit of gold, he was screaming off for what he was. So we'll put him with the other 3 up on the lid there. So you've seen there the 4 that come out, and the first 3 were from the first little stone. And then we got crazy, it was because of Dom, I think, but we got all those pieces, about 20 odd pieces, nearly 2 grams from 1 stone. So look, that was phenomenal. So Tom's rubbing his hands together. So what we're going to do is we're going to tip all of that into that container. We're going to put our pan on and we are going to start doing our final weigh-in. And then the last thing we're doing is showing off Dom's, what are you calling it?
So it's the rap dance.
Dom's rap dance. That's right. He knows how to rap dance now. So 0.40 with the loose gold that we got there. Let me turn the scales around a bit. 0.40 with the loose gold that we got there with the detector, and all of that would have fallen out from the sandstone, broken away. And this is what was in the sandstone. It takes us to 0.61. So there we go. We would have got straight over onto the 2 grams of gold. But then what you just seen, that was look, I'll never forget that. That was phenomenal. So what you just seen then happen is all the rest of the gold. And if Dom helps me pick all this up, because he's a little bit wet, that container, so it's sort of sticking to the sides of the container. So, but what we've got there in total, last little bit, what we've got there in total brings us to 1.92. Now that isn't it? Yeah, look, that's an exceptional day. And I've just got off to the side here April's tally. April, as I said, we had 4.40 grams of gold in there. So 4.40 grams of gold plus 1.92. It brings us up to, well, let's just see. Let's put it all, no, we won't just yet. But look, it brings us up to nearly about 6 grams of gold. So, yeah, great work for the month of April. And tomorrow we start the month of May, and I should probably be taking a day off, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get back out there. We've got all this material here, as I said. Stay tuned because I will be making a video in the future where we sweep this shed floor out. Look, it's just everywhere. But most importantly, sweep the shed floor out, but most importantly, we do process all that dirt and all the dirt and quartz sitting under that container that you've seen. So just under 2 grams of gold. Awesome day. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed. Last thing I'm going to leave you with is Dominic's rap dance. Stand up, show us a look. What do you got? I'll stand up too. All right, come out in the light here, because if you're a rapper, you need to be seen. Come here. All right, show us a look. That's also your gold dance too, isn't it? Rap dance. Well, I reckon it's your gold dance, because what were you saying? You couldn't put that bit down. So hold that and do your gold dance again.
No.
Go on. All right.
I'm gonna lose it.
Show us your best gold dance.
I'm gonna lose it.
No, you won't. Go on. Go on.
Daddy, squeeze it.
Yeah, hold it. Is that your gold dance? Don't throw it in the neighbour's yard, will ya? I hope you've enjoyed, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed Dom's gold dance at the end. We love finding it, and we love collecting it, and we love getting out there looking for more. We'll see you on the next.
See you next. Bye.
Bye.